Okay, imagine you walk into a furniture store. You go downstairs. You find a door that should not exist. What? And you never find your way back out. Yay! Naughty, no. Oh my god, I had been watching the backroom videos forever, ever and ever, you know? Even with a friend, that's what we'll do at this time, just watch backroom videos together. Anyways, today I'm going to tell you about Backrooms, the movie. We'll answer 3 big questions in this video. What's inside a place? Does anybody really get what they found? And what secret we have missed? Let's go. I am not answering any of that yet. No, the answers are stranger than they look. We will come back to that. This is my explanation video for Backrooms. It is rated R. It runs on 1 hour and 50 minutes. And it is in theaters right now as of May 29 of 2026. Yeah, that is the year, for sure. Here's the part that still scared me. The entire Backrooms concept started as one single image on 4chan. One weird photo and line of text, and somehow we ended up with an A24 feature film. That's pure genius, my friends. That is what it is. A furniture store basement is where this old lands, and don't tell me those are not creepy because they are. They are. Maybe there is a backroom in every single one of them. We don't know that for sure. Nobody has ever walked into a furniture store expecting an existential crisis, and yes, here we are. Kane Parsons uploaded his first Backrooms found footage short on January 7, 2022. 2022. Yeah. He was 16 years old, only 16. That video went on to pull in somewhere in between 78 and 79 million views on YouTube. Yeah. Can you believe that? He learned to make visual effects all by himself. He used video games and programs called Blender and Adobe After Effects to make 24 films. And those softwares are pretty complex for me, to me at least. Anyways, they got over 197 million views. And he was only 13. Only 13. He got arthritis, which made walking hard sometimes. So he started creating things on computers instead. So this guy built amazing digital worlds from his bedroom because he couldn't always go outside. Later, he got to bring all of this into the real world. That's one of the coolest parts of the story of, I don't know, I'm probably in the universe right now. Meet Clark, played by this wonderful actor that we know his taste, Chiwetel Ejiofor. He used to be an architect, but now he sells furniture, pretty boring. His marriage fell apart as well, just like his career, his old career. Things really hadn't been going on, well for him. So here we are. He finds a strange doorway in the basement and keeps going back every night, as one does, because you know what they say, curiosity did not kill the cat. Yeah. He says he's only seen a tiny bit of what's inside Mary and Phil. They got pulled into this. They have to go because that's what you do. There is a line in the trailer when Clark says, "I know how this sounds, but you're going to understand." And I need you to hold on to that line because this movie is extremely committed to making sure you do not, in fact, fully understand. But we will come back to that. For endless yellow corridors, fluorescent lights humming overhead, and Krusty the Clown. No, of course not. Krusty the Clown wasn't there. But you can picture it if you want to. I don't know. The production team ran 50 separate wallpaper tests just to land on the right exact shade of yellow, as one should. But top of the morning to you, that was really vigilant. That was very well done. I'm sorry. I need coffee, people. Danny Bermeet, the production designer, built real doorways between the showroom sets. And the backroom set, that's so blurry. That's pretty amazing. When the actors walked between the two worlds, it was real, not CGI, not fake. No computer effects whatsoever there. That's pretty amazing. They just walk through actual doors. I find that very awesome. Crew members reportedly got genuinely lost navigating those corridors during production, and part of me is like, oh, so spooky, and part of me is like, I want to go to that. Yeah, I do. That sounds like fun. And well, apparently nobody thought of, leaving little breadcrumbs around the 30K square feet maze. No, nobody. That hum you hear throughout the film was engineered specifically to make you feel physically uncomfortable, and it does its job. And based on the audience reactions, of course, it worked. What do you think? Okay, Kane Parsons pre-visualized 90% of the film on Blender. I have used Blender, I use it, and it's that mad cow software. Let me tell you that. So he did that, and I'm even more impressed now. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing on itself, and he stress tested the entire movie from his bedroom first. I mean, that's pure genius, of course, and this is how the production stayed on schedule without going on a single day over. I never heard of that happening. Never. He also co-composed the entire musical score along Ed Van Bremen. I'm sorry, I barely know how to pronounce my name, but I'm happy for you. He has trained as a pianist since he was eight. And fans immediately recognized the VHS aesthetic and original web series soundtrack, which honestly sent people absolutely sideways in the best way possible. When A24 asked Parsons to direct the movie, he was still in high school, and I really love that because I wish that to happen to more people because I know there's a lot of talented people out there. Anyway, so he was still in high school, and James Wan, a famous horror director, helped guide him through making it. That's pretty cool. He skipped college completely to make this film. Good for you. Clark finds something apparently built by, and I'm quoting here, construction workers on acid. That detail is not accidental. Accidental, do you know what I mean? The deeper Clark, Mary, and Phil going to the backrooms, things get weirder. Yes, pretty weird. The movie wants you to feel confused on purpose. That's what I think. It never tells you exactly what's going on. Nope. The movie keeps asking one big question the whole time. Yeah, and it's not what kind of cake do I want this weekend? No, it's not. I wish it was. It's not. What does it mean that this huge impossible place is hiding behind a normal door? I don't know. The backrooms seem to change based on what each person is feeling when they go inside. It's like dark magical in a way. I don't know. The third act is where people split, and I can relate to that. It really split hard because one of people genuinely walk out of the movie pretty confused, while others, they thought, the atmosphere carried the whole movie because it's about the experience, right? Not about the destination. What do you think? Those flashback scenes about Clark's past might seem a little slow at first, but they are actually there for a purpose. They have a mission. They're helping us understand the ending. Later on, of course. The movie looks amazing, but the characters don't grow enough when in reality, that really matters. So there. I tried explaining the ending to one of my crows, and he stared at me for a long time. I knew he was annoyed. He just wanted the snacks. Then he flew away, and honestly, that sounded like a review. He's a man who dreamt of building things. Haven't we all? Instead, he spends his life selling furniture in somebody else's showroom. Yeah, kind of sad. Then he walked through a door into a place made of infinite, impossible rooms. And the movie is asking if that is a coincidence. I know, game is afoot. Most people miss the real point. The backrooms aren't what's scary. Not to me, each character brings their own fears inside, and the place changes to match exactly what they're feeling. Yeah. The cold open twist was on the door. Yeah, it was the guy standing there. Someone who never built anything, was always destined to wind up in a place built by nobody. Backrooms landed on 89 on the tomato meter, and we know how hard that is because pew pew pew. And a 74 audience score, which is amazing. right? The 15-point gap between critics and the audience is honestly very on brand. Critics loved wandering the maze. Some viewers just wanted someone to hand them a map. Who knows? Yeah, that was not my stomach. It wants cake, but today is stool, not cake day. It's on Sundays. Anyways, the film made $81 million in America and $118 million worldwide on its first weekend. Yeah, that is the biggest opening ever for A24. And it's mind-blowing. Kane Parsons is only 24. No, if he's 20 years old. I was thinking about A24. No, he's only 20 years old. And this is making him the youngest director to have a #1 movie. Like, what? And I'm here for it. I think it's amazing and I want to see more. Backrooms System theaters. Right now, go see it. Yeah, you will have fun. And if you walk out of the theater and step into a hallway that feels a little too long, a little too yellow, and a little too creepy or too quiet, that's on you, my friend. I told you exactly what was behind that door and you choose to go. Yeah, my crew already knew. Bye.